I never get that right.
This is the dancing part.
I love how he found that music, man.
Here I can move.
Yeah, if you can't help it, you gotta move.
Welcome, everybody, to this episode of Runs0b3r podcast. This is episode number
25.
25. What is that? 25.
El 25, God.
25.
So we're this is a quarter. This is the quarter episode right here. So
Yo,
quarter to 100. This is we're moving along.
we should get those little silver watches they give out.
Hey. So my guest today is going to be Nick Sept.
What's up?
All right. Sometimes I mess with these.
Not bad.
Okay, and
Could be
Adriana,
better. Could be
what's your
better.
last name, Adriana?
Mandt.
Mint?
M-A-N-D-T.
Oh, nice. Adriana. Mint.
Hit us with
Perfect.
the German deal, like the Austrian.
Adriana, yes.
And actually, even Nick, last name, he's got a weird one too, in a good way.
Sept.
Sept.
Like not
Seven.
September, you cut the rest of it off. SEPT. What's the background of that?
I think it means 7 in French.
Nice.
I'm not
Lucky
French though.
7.
That's it.
Nick the Lucky 7.
Yeah.
So-
Sweet. I like that.
Yeah.
Historically, everyone has called me Nicholas September.
Oh.
Dude, that's a dope name.
I mean, it's turned into a nickname, but
It's a DJ.
so when you type in Sept on Microsoft Word, it just automatically corrects to September
I hate that.
Yeah.
most of the time. So, I'll get a lot of like
Nicholas September.
bills and documents and whatever that say September. Or, the nice thing is when I'm trying to spell it, I can just say Sept, like the abbreviation of September.
Yeah. I like
So
it.
as long as you know what that is.
It's also a good DJ name. We have
Yes.
DJ Nick September.
Nicholas September. Yeah, that's sweet.
Nick Sept. Oh, it all works.
So the to the left of me is
Eric J. Henderson.
Eric J. Henderson. And I am Brandon K. Veltman. And we do not only discuss running and sobriety, but all walks of life, for every one of us has a unique story. The journey begins and ends with you. So, Nick, second time on here, buddy.
Welcome back, big boy.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
brother.
Thank you.
Real talk.
He said,
Yeah, thanks for having me.
he didn't get to talk a lot last time because somebody stole the show. So.
Yeah, somebody wound Bam up and let him go, man.
Man, we love
But
watching him go.
yeah, we love watching him go. He had a lot of good things to say. So, I was just quiet, learning.
Nice. So, Nico, let's talk a little bit about your journey of going into this Hyrox movement, man. It's I went with you, and I got to meet the Hyrox daddy, which was pretty cool, man. That dude's a badass. What's his name? Hunter
McIntyre.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to Hunter, man. Yeah, he's a badass for sure. Yeah. So we got to meet the Hyrox daddy, and we went out and did a little run at Germany Park and a little training with them, and it was definitely interesting. I know I can't hang in that field yet. The burpees and the sprints is just a little too much over the top right now for me.
Yeah.
Maybe I can do 2 laps, but then the third and fourth, I'm just struggling, man. And then we mixed in a beer mile after that. So yeah,
It's like somebody took CrossFit and said, "Okay, cool. Thanks for the warm up.
Yeah.
You guys ready to work?"
Yeah, that's what they were like, man. I'm just killing us,
Never seen nothing like that.
So, and it's like pile up, go, and then it's like everybody's still doing their burpees and like, you're supposed to be up there. I'm like, what? Nah, this is crazy, man. So I don't move that fast, almost turning 50 years old. Well, 49 almost.
Oh.
I don't need to count myself up that high yet. So So let's talk a little bit about Hyrox. Why you made that movement, Nick, and you seem like you got a new squad of people you work out with, and you're flowing for. I think you're trying to do out of country Hyrox. Or are you doing in country, or what's the plan on that?
Yeah, so I'm signed up for Dallas Hyrox on November 22nd that weekend, and I believe it was last weekend or the weekend before. I can't remember now. I think it was last weekend. I did a full simulation at L3 CrossFit in Fort Worth. So, I don't know. Just, you kind of do something for a while and learn about something else and kind of pivot a little bit and build off what you've already done. Been historically, I kind of came from a background of like lifting the beach muscles in college, trying to figure out where the party was at. Yeah. And
the beach muscles.
Nice. Eventually,
I'm going to write that down. Lifting the beach muscles.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's the ones you see at the beach, right?
Beach muscles.
So, I mean, there was a type of workout where we would jump on the cardio machines for the last, minute and a half and call it good and whatnot. So, fast forward a decade after that into ultra running and cycling, mountain bike type of thing. But one of the things I had been lacking, and, everyone always talks about, oh, do strength training to help you with the run, do strength training to help you with the mountain bike. I'm like, okay. It's like, but you have to balance your time too, right? So, I sometimes feel guilty when I go out and I spend hours on the trail and then come home and, my wife is there and wanting to hang out. And, the last thing I want to do is I'd be like, oh, I need to stretch for an hour and a half or go lift for an hour and a half now. And so you got to balance your time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I ended up finding out about Hyrox. One of my friends had done the Houston event this last March, and her husband came up right after that and stayed with us for the weekend. And she was like showing me videos and things and telling me all about it. And she's like, you'd probably like that. So I get online. With that like addicted personality, I'm like down the rabbit hole, right? So, pretty soon at the same time I was kind of like working on a garage gym, but pretty soon I've got all the Hyrox equipment and
bought a sled.
And then bought a sled on the sled push pull, all that, sandbag, dumbbells. Then I was having you and Lulu over to do a Hyrox style workout at the house. We definitely need to do it again. Yeah.
There's something you threw in there that I always love to stop on, because it's been a theme that, like, it's not the thing that you consciously mentioned, but it's the family.
Yeah.
Which means you do all this, and we'll hear Nick say, no, I got to go back. It's not, I have to. Matter of fact, that's not even the language you use.
Sure.
It's, I'm going to go, hang with family and whatever. And so I love that you can do all this craziness that we do. But, the priority, it just falls out naturally if it's a priority.
Yeah.
Like
you got room for the family.
Right.
Balance.
Which is beautiful.
It's about time management.
Because I'm like, nah. What are y'all doing? Okay. I'm not doing that.
And I'm an orphan child, so I'm like, get up at 2 a.m, run at 5, stay up till 2, eat whatever, and
Right.
But that's
not eat whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, just like fast forward to today, I've been working out at Hustle House in the Colony. They have Hyrox style workouts a couple times a week. They're adding another one this Thursday at 5 a.m. So I'm going to check that out for one 5 a.m. class at least. That's a little early for me, but
Well, you used to do the spin classes.
I know. I used to wake up every morning for like a couple years at 4:30, and I would drive out to McKinney, do even when I was living in Washington, I did the same thing too, but I was doing the spin class, and man, I even recently I'm thinking like, how did I get up and do that?
Yeah. It's a great workout too, man.
Help me out, Brandon and Nick, for people like me. I can't give you a definition out of my head right now of Hyrox. Give us the 101 on that.
Okay, I'll let Nick do that. He's
I would say Hyrox is kind of like a high intensity
hit
workout, like fitness competition style. It's essentially more run focused though, whereas like CrossFit historically didn't have a lot of running in it. So this has a 1K run, between 8 fitness stations. So you end up running, a little bit more than 8K depending on the course. And so it comes out to like a 10K on the run distance. And then you have the 8 fitness stations
go
in between
over that,
the 1K.
Nick, actually.
That would help my running immensely.
Stations.
Holy cow.
So is these eight fitness stations, are they set or is there a mystery event that they throw at you at the contest or how does that work?
So they're all set. And they're set across the world too. So Hyrox started over in Europe, and it's like in the last 5 years or so, I would say it's gained popularity in the US, and it's continuing to do so. But the thing that's appealing to me is you might not be the fastest runner, but maybe you have a little bit more strength where you can get through those sandbag lunges or get through the burpees faster. So it's kind of an equalizer. Right. Whereas like, I know me, I'm not the fastest runner out there, but maybe I can be a little bit stronger than someone just based on my, natural stature and make up a little bit of that time. But it's definitely still a running race that has a fitness component. There's the ski erg, which is the ski machine that you're pulling down on, 1,000 meters there. You're doing sled push, sled pull, burpees, sandbag lunges, farmer's carry, the row machine, and 100 wall balls to finish.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So you're doing the squat, throwing it up to 10 feet and catching it. But so that's your finisher, and that's where that is what you end on.
So a lot of them use the, what's that bike that I love so much in the gym?
Like assault bike the Echo bike.
So a lot of them will use that for training. Is that correct? But that's not part of the event. Is that correct? Or
that's not part of Hyrox.
I would see it at a lot of gyms. Let's just say Lifetime. We'll throw that out there. And Lifetime Fitness will have their own little Hyrox area. Yeah. So and they'll have the assault bike right there in the mix too. So I was wondering, and I always see people. I mean, that by far I think is the best gym equipment out there.
Yeah, so we use that in training too. You can a lot of times we're just doing like get 20 calories on one of the ergs. So bike erg, ski erg, or row erg. And the bike's great training. There's other hybrid fitness events like Deca Fit or Deadly Dozen, and Deca definitely uses the bike. The bike erg, and in CrossFit they use the bike in competition too. Yeah,
that's the biggest ass whip, man.
Yeah, it's hard.
You get on that bike and just tell somebody to go as hard as you can for 3 minutes, and they're just toast. I love
it. It sounds like you can catch the stuff that lazy for me is redefined. It's not working. It's because I'd rather get out and just run a random 20 miles than work on hip flexor exercises in the gym. And so it sounds like you can cover all these areas that you need for running, but don't work on per se in a circuit of Hyrox. Is it full body like that?
Yeah, definitely full body. And I think it just, I think this is probably what I needed all along was more strength training that, Greg would tell me all the time, strength. And I'd be like, I did it like 2 months ago, one time, which, you got to be doing it a couple times a week to really make a difference.
in the gym more than on the road.
So let's talk about that. Strength training, my abductors went out on that race that I just did, the 100-miler. We're looking at maybe mile 10 I'm going into it. And it's sore, both the inside and out. And I'm like, Bam, how do I fix this in the middle of the race? And, he was like, just get your thumb and just put pressure on it as hard as you can, so. But that is because I'm undertrained, That's why they're going out. If I would have had this Hyrox training session or a few more with Nick over here over at the house and stuff, then maybe my abductors and other things would be a lot more, lot more stronger, which would have helped out in that 100-miler. Of course, it didn't fail me, but I felt it. So anything that nags you during your races is like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it sets you back. So
I can't tell you how many times I've been in the middle of the race and have been swearing up and down to myself that, okay, as soon as I'm done here, I'm getting a regimen for strength training and I'm going to be doing this and that because you don't want to ever be back in that place. But, Tuesday to Wednesday comes along, the soreness fades, you forget, and you think about the next race and you sign up for something and
And you think you can make up for it. Like I say, lazy, you think you can make up for it with 15 miles here, 20 miles there, hard 6, hard 8. But nah, strength training is strength training.
Yeah.
You're talking about the race, but I feel like you feel those things during training. And since training, you don't
huge.
put like the
enough effort into it. Yes, exactly. That's
last year we did a beast of burden, and it's a mountain biking and running race. So you change loops and you have to do both things.
Is this a relay or no? With y'all steamer, it was a relay. Okay,
It's a relay.
but you don't pass a baton, or you do?
We do.
Okay, so it's the same thing. But are you actually riding with a baton?
It's like an ankle bracelet.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. What's going on here? That's awesome, though. Okay, continue on. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good. That time, my hamstring was killing me as soon as I started running. And they had like someone doing some sort of PT, like different vendors and everything. And Greg was like, "You need to go see this guy." Like I know him, and I'm like, "No, I'm a little embarrassed because I'm all sweaty." And I ended up going.
Right.
He made me like we remember we all walked there together. They made me go see this guy, and he started working on my hamstring and everything. And he's like, "Well, do you stretch and everything?" And I'm like, "I do. Like, I'm very flexible. Like, I stretch all the time." And he's like, "Yeah, your problem is really not like stretching. It's more of a strength problem." And I was so offended because I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
"You're only weak."
Yeah, you're like, I'm strong too.
He said
What are
it
you talking
plain.
about?
He said it plain. Your problem is the strength problem. I didn't study.
Yeah, it kind of hits you like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's okay."
Yeah. But yeah, so Adriana, let's talk about this. You just got back from a mountain bike competition, yeah?
Yes,
so-
it's called the Breck Epic
Okay, and where's this at?
in Breckenridge, Colorado.
Breckenridge, Colorado. Okay, nice. And how'd that go?
It was pretty tough. Like,
Is this one of your first or no?
so it's my first stage race.
Okay, stage
So
race. Okay,
I've
and
always
how
wanted-
did these play out? Stage races.
So you basically do a hard day every day for 6 days.
Okay.
In this case, like the original Break Epic is 6 days, but I decided to kind of like just start dipping my toes in it, see how I felt. So they had like a 3-day stage. So I signed up for that one.
Okay. And go over like the 3 days that you're just. Is this all trail street?
Yes.
Okay, this is all trail.
Yes, it's like 95%
This is
trail.
Breckenridge, the actual mountains of in Colorado, or no? Is that what it is? Yeah,
Yes,
ski resort. Is this a ski resort? Or no?
Yes.
Breckenridge. Yeah. Okay. And so in 3 days, you're like, so are you going around to the? Is this loops?
Yeah, so they
Or is
have
this point to point, or what is this actually?
they're loops. Sometimes you don't finish like right where you started, but you're always close.
Okay.
So the first day I saw a lot of people riding their bikes back to their Airbnbs or wherever they started.
Yeah.
So they're not far away. I feel like they have that in mind to make sure that there's not a lot of like logistics issues with, and then finding parking wherever people is picking up riders. They just make it. I think it's like out of all the races that I've done, the one that has like the best logistics.
Oh,
like
nice,
they have a cool like drop back station, so you show up every morning with your things. Like if you want to. I don't know, bring extra jackets, tools, extra nutrition. Because
So is there a weather difference on this? Like the higher you climb, does it get colder or no?
It does a little bit,
Little
but
bit, but not-
you
not-
really
you're not feeling it.
don't
Okay.
feel it. If you finished and
It wasn't that time of the year, anyways. It's still summertime, right?
yeah,
Okay,
it's still summertime. It was in the 80s, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
But training here at like 90 degrees, almost 100 is. You get there and
so
it's
what-
like,
Love it.
nice.
So what's the training like? I know we have the advantage with the humidity and the heat here in Texas, but what is the training like? Because where are you training here locally for something like that?
Just in
Irwin and
Denison.
other parks or something?
Yeah,
or,
so I was
or
trying
Denison,
to
you said, where you
find.
live?
Yeah, I was trying to find the trails that had more elevation or more climbing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the first day, I think we climbed for like 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
So these races, like, it's not like you go up a punchy climb, or like here, it's like, oh, it's a long climb and it takes you 3-5 minutes to go over the climb.
Right.
There is like you're climbing for a couple hours.
Okay.
It's
Is this
sustained.
switchbacks climbing?
Switchbacks.
Oh, okay. So it's not straight up.
So you have
like,
to pay attention because the cumulative on that can wreck you if you mess up your.
Yeah, that's what happened to me on the first day. I just started really hot. Like, you know, you're excited. It's the first day.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Everybody's kind
Every
of...
race is like that, yeah.
Yeah, and then a lot of people is already, like the people that is doing the 6 days, they already have an idea of like what they're doing. So I was just like started too hot. I didn't realize I was sweating that much in the first 2 hours. So I wasn't drinking any sodium. I just had carbs in my pack, but no sodium. So,
And what happened when it hit you, when that big orangutan just climbed on your shoulders like, come on, Adriana, I'm running with you.
Yeah. No, my legs just like shut down completely. Like with the cramping, it was so painful.
And on a bike. Are you clipped in or you don't clip in?
Yeah, I'm
you're
clipped
clipped in too. Oh, wow. Yeah.
So you had to just wait that out.
Yeah. So I was trying to, you're climbing, so it's not like you can go in an easier gear. You kind of just have to push through. And then I would like stop, shake my legs, try to get myself to, together. But there was a lot of like nice people. Like despite everybody racing and trying to do their best time, I was lucky to find a lot of kind people that helped me with like salt tablets, or the team from GS Tensing in Frisco area.
Yeah.
They were carrying these like pouches with like a lot of sodium in them. And they're like, hey, take one of these. And then when I got to the second aid station, this lady looked at me and she's like, are you the girl from Texas that is cramping? And I'm like, yeah, that's me.
They knew you.
She was like, this gentleman left this for you. He was
that's
like,
awesome, man.
oh, she's cramping really bad. Like, please make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
And I started crying because I was like that move. I'm a crier.
Yeah.
I'm a crier, but
good,
that
man.
there, you're depleted, and that like really touched me. The kindness of people just looking after a complete stranger.
Yeah. Speaking of crying, like, I've been very like emotional just watching some of these documentaries of some of these runners. I'm just like, man,
I'm gonna cry too,
I
man.
wouldn't cry in the movies these days, because I know that most of the stories are fake, but these real documentaries, man, and watching a human overcome something is just amazing, man. I think, especially stuff that's just like way out of the ordinary and you don't see people
I feel
crushing
like
these goals,
most of us here have put ourselves through like really hard things, and you kind of empathize with their pain. Like what they're going through, what they're feeling, and I do it all the time too. Right. I see someone struggling on a bike or just in any aspect of life, and it makes you soft in a different way, like in a good way. Empathetic.
Yeah, for sure. I watched the Kid. You watched the Kid yet?
No, not yet.
Oh man.
I watched a few minutes of it because it popped on after another YouTube video. But
yeah, you should watch it, man. It's not that long.
Yeah.
It's his name. What's his name? Tyler
Hans Troyer.
Troyer. Yeah. So he lives in a camper. Just a kid too. He eats moldy bread, and I mean, not really moldy bread, but he goes to Walmart and gets all the discounted breads every day. He just eats loaves of bread. It's crazy. His story is wild, man.
And you know what? I think as a sport, I'm going to chunk in trail running and even mountain running. I think it's survived the first level of popular fame that road running, and don't hate on me, road running people, I still hit the roads. But that vibe you mentioned, you can be running next to plain beasts. Hey, Eric, are you okay? He's still going to get his. Like we still compete hard, mainly with yourself. But Brandon can be like, I got you. I'm gone. Matter of fact, he left me in the woods in North Shore, laying on the trail. But that's what you do because it's not against.
Yeah.
So you're still going to get yours, but people look out for you.
Yeah.
And no other sport is it on a basketball court. As guys, I'm going to fall down, and the guy in front of me say, hey, man, great shot, but are you okay?
Yeah.
And back to that story.
And you still get beast mode performance. I mean, all the way to the top. I've had random conversations with the top of people in all that running just from Instagram. I'm like, why would they answer? They're like, oh man, good question. I was like, what?
Back to that story though. I I might have left Eric on the course, but I'm always asking everybody around me, did you see Eric?
Yeah,
Did he make it in?
Yeah.
You know, I'm still checking in on him, you know, like, or I'll go back out for more miles, but I'll ask Tommy or anybody at the trailhead, hey, did Eric make it in?
And that's what I know. That's why I can
So
lay on the trail waiting on my 20 minutes for my legs to come back.
Right. Yeah. So the Adriana had showed us that stuff called, I think it's called The Right Stuff.
The right stuff.
And it's they have it on Amazon.
Okay.
It almost has 2,000 milligrams of sodium in it,
Ooh,
which,
wow.
I mean, that kind of reminds me of like a IV or something, you know, not.
They gave
not-
it to me and they told me like,
So that's
hey,
what they were,
yeah,
taking
take
it.
this. It's gonna taste like tequila, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound too bad.
There's time for that.
Just drink it. It's gonna work right away, and it worked instantly. I got on my bike, kept riding. Yeah, I promise.
I mean, it has such a high dose that, you know, the Element packet has 1,000.
Yeah, so
this was double.
It's
like that.
Seems kind of like the just quick fix, like get back on it, and like almost like if you're patching a tire, you know.
That's the EpiPen of running.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I'm
So
looking for.
I ordered it, and now I carry it like just for people, because I want to pay for one.
Oh,
You
so
know,
this
like,
is, okay. Is
in
this already
case-
pre-mixed, ready to go?
It's
Or
like
is
a
it powder.
pouch.
it's
a little pouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So describe the ideal scenario. Is it's blazing hot? I've gone out too far, and then that can, or is it just for mass fatigue type stuff? It's sodium
Well,
replacement.
she was
Yeah.
depleted and cramping.
It's for the, for the
okay,
cramping.
got it.
Yeah.
So it was,
I don't know if I would implement that in like a daily training, but if you find yourself in a place like
Bad
she was, for
situation.
sure, where you're
Depleted and
cramping up
cramping,
and you need something strong now.
But you can also dilute it.
Oh, yeah.
So it actually says on the package, like you can drink it in the morning and just mix it with, I think it's like a liter of water or something.
okay.
I'm not sure about that, but
I guarantee if you know, we all train. I guarantee if you tested all of us right now, we're probably dehydrated.
Oh yeah, depleted. Yeah, for
Always.
sure. Yep.
And then,
Always, yep.
you know, we wake up in the morning, probably don't hydrate enough.
Yeah, I'm all dry.
And then go
I got
out,
headaches,
dehydrate again. Then you get home and you're like, oh, I'm going to clean the house. And, you know, you're not thinking about hydration. So,
It just hit professional sport. Like at Texas A&M, I saw that during the week, hydration is measured because people think hydrating is, when I'm practicing, your hydration is it's a moment-to-moment life thing.
I remember the first big race I did in, I think it was 2021. I did a rule of 3 in Arkansas, and I remember it was Friday at night. My friends are drinking their electrolytes, and I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I should probably take one of those. And they're like, why? You haven't been hydrating like the whole week?
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that a thing?
Oh, nice.
I mean,
That's beautiful.
I know that some people have taken in too many electrolytes before. However, I don't know. I haven't seen a case where I believe that, or I haven't seen like someone in an ultra race, especially in the Texas heat, where you are getting too much. I think you're losing
In that,
probably 2x more than you're taking in normally.
And plus, to be clear, I'm talking about the wonder drug that is water.
Right.
Small doses throughout the day, and because you can't even, and you can actually, hyponatremia is a real thing. For people who
Definitely
try
a
to
real
shortcut.
thing.
I mean,
Yeah. Even if you don't train, just drinking a little bit, making drinking water a habit, like makes you feel much better.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, talk a little bit more about that race. So, what did you place?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't planning to.
What was your place?
I got fourth
Fourth?
on
Nice.
the GC,
And okay.
despite having like the most horrible first day.
Day. Yeah. So do they accumulate your time on every day? Is that
Yes.
how it goes? And then they'll basically put it all together and
Yes.
okay.
Was there learning from that first day that helped in those next? Like, or
Yes.
did you?
Yeah, that definitely put me back in my place of like, you need to pace, like you need to, do whatever you have to stay in the race. So mostly pacing, eating. That day I didn't eat any solids. I was just drinking the carbs from my pack and gels. then by the time I wanted to eat, it was probably 4 hours in the race, and I got this like gag reflex.
Yeah.
I couldn't swallow.
Oh,
That has never
It's too
happened.
late then.
Yeah.
That means it's too late.
That has never happened to me before.
Yeah.
So the rest of
crazy.
the days, I started just taking at least, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes at the aid stations, and then just whatever they had, cookies, PB&J, and get some
Always.
solids
Yeah.
in,
Always,
and then
yeah,
just keep
I
going.
agree.
And that like was game changer.
Yeah.
I also put my my sodium in the pack. Because I just had a bottle in the frame, and I was just like, I don't need that much. I've been training in Texas. Like, here is not that bad, but it was a bit, not humid, but it's still hot. You're still sweating a lot, so I had to kind of adapt to the situation.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So what do you take now? So besides that emergency pack, do you take LMNT, or do you take anything that's sodium based, just so you don't run into that cramping situation again?
Yeah. Well, the element doesn't really work for me.
You don't like that? Okay.
I still cramp.
It's not for
and-
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't like the crystals, like when you sweat. It's very, you
Oh,
get
okay.
a lot of,
Yeah.
like crystals.
Salt crystals, kind of. Okay, yeah.
So what's been working for me is just like a combo of carbs, gels, and
Okay.
mortal hydration.
Okay, mortal. Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
So,
So that's high sodium,
it
right?
has a different
Yeah.
type of, what is it? Magnesium.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like that the kind they're using bonds better with whatever water you're or
Oh, nice.
things that
Yeah.
you're having. So
Do you supplement magnesium?
only on recovery days, like here and there, I'll take like a tea with magnesium or something, but
Natural,
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I just started supplementing daily. Taking magnesium
do
pill.
that.
I take it at night.
Yeah.
Before
See
I
how it
sleep.
was before, and then I guess I had the wrong magnesium because they said it helps with sleep, right? And then I was like,
Allegedly.
and then I'm up all night. So it's got me up. Like, I'm like, whoa, this isn't the wrong magnesium, I guess.
Must be.
And I gotta say, since we do skew to a certain, long story short, for the 50-ish plus people, I discovered, I'm talking for myself, the supplementing with your diet, and then maybe some other type of supplement, it becomes almost essential.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
trying to discover a regimen
I also
for
feel
that
like
now.
sometimes we kind of fixate on one thing. Like, for example, you're saying I started adding magnesium.
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know, you have a lot of screen time before bed.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
if it's work, maybe you read emails at night and that
Sleep.
cortisol like just
Yeah.
goes
Sleep
through
is
the
huge.
roof, and then you can't sleep. So it doesn't matter what you take.
Right. Yeah.
It's like just looking at different parts of your daily routine to make sure that whatever you're consuming or supplementing with, it's going to work out.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
For you guys about the solids, like I like to run on empty stomach, but I may do but my idea in poor man's science, I haven't looked it up. A solid seems like, okay, it's a slower release of the things, and the fueling element will kick in later for you. Or you guys are like solid at any time?
It depends on the race, I guess. Like I would try, like in a couple 100-miler distances I was running in, I would try to have like one gel and then a real food bar or something, and kind of like swap back and forth. And I think that worked out fairly well. Because, on like the really long stuff, like you get palate fatigue easily.
Yeah.
Like you might love a gel, or you might love a quesadilla or something, and all of a sudden you get 10 hours into something and you try and bite into it and you're like, nope, that's not working. So I would say, as far as like, I'm no doctor, dietitian, so like you were saying, what'd you say, poor man science?
Yeah.
There you go. So that's all I know. But I would say experiment with everything and anything.
Yeah.
So eat before you run. Don't eat before you run.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Experiment, yeah.
Like I
Run on a
heard,
full stomach.
yeah, David Roach was talking about how he would like drink all his water that he thought he was going to need for that run before the run, and then go run to simulate like maybe a mid-race power refuel type of thing. It's just what I'm trying to say is try different things.
Right. Yeah.
Because you never know in the middle of a race when your plan inevitably fails, because it will.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do? So if you've only been doing one thing and that one plan fails, well,
call,
you're going to fail.
Yeah, for sure. I like that. So is there any go-to that you take with you always? Like I'll take some paydays with me and some.
Those things will never fail you. I mean,
beautiful.
we focus so much on
Never
like
use that.
we focus so much on like these brands and how one brand is like, oh, this one is so good. You know, when it comes down to it, it's sugar, calories, carbs.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Doesn't matter what kind.
It doesn't really matter what
You're
it
burning
is.
through them so fast.
I mean,
I got gummy bears that help me, man.
there's no way that this like X brand gel is any more healthy for you than a Snickers bar because it has the same macros on it. And people, I think they get tied to thinking that like, oh, this is a health food when it's like, no, it's
Look at the sugar.
30
content.
grams of sugar, and so is a Snickers bar. So it's like, where's your
And there's so much competition with those gels that now they're just coming out.
Sell the dream.
It's like, all they're doing is basically just copying the next guy, basically on making those. They might add a little extra ingredient, but not much, it's like.
Well, they started us on that in third grade because third grade, 2 months in, you get a new pair of shoes. You can now run faster than yesterday.
Yeah.
Guarantee my new shoes make me run faster.
Yeah, maybe.
I've been doing a lot of like pre-fueling. So if I'm working out for an hour, like I'll drink some. I've been using the Hunter McIntyre, his brand, the Builder Sports.
Did we have that day?
Yeah, we had the Hydro, which was
amazing. I thought.
Yeah, really good. I have some in here right now, actually. Yeah. It's like an electrolyte powder, but it has BCAAs and stuff in it too for muscle repair. Mm-hmm. And then I've been drinking the hybrid fuel before, so it has like 500 milligrams sodium in it, some other stuff, and carbs as well. So I've been like pre-fueling. Mm-hmm. I think he recommends having that after, but I just where it ends up in my day before the workout like that, I normally have it before. Plus, I'm not a big like eater in the morning. Mm-hmm. My stomach, I don't really handle like a big breakfast or anything. So if I can, hammer down a decent amount of carbs that will sustain me through an hour, I'll go ahead and do that. I think you need to fuel the work that you're going to be doing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although sometimes in training, we purposely start on zero. I do.
Sure.
Just for that stress, but that's just training. But there's one, I don't know, well, Brandon knows about it, but I haven't seen anybody else try it. Like pre-race for me is a Cohiba Mágico Robusto.
Oh, yeah.
That
I know what you're talking about.
That little cigar is the most beautiful.
Oh, yeah, man. So we talked about that.
Classic Cuban Robusto.
Trying to go to this this hidden door cigar room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Red door?
Yeah. I'm down, man.
Yeah. There's actually a cool place right around the corner here called Viso Cigar Lounge. That's a pretty cool place. Yeah.
Oh, I thought I'd hit every one of them in Texas. There's always another one, so I can't hit. I got to hit Viso.
We got two of them we need to try. So are you down with that, Nick? Going to the cigar lounge?
Definitely, yeah.
We shared one time,
Yeah, that's awesome. I was telling both of you guys that let's try it, man. I'm a toddler when it comes to cigars. So.
On long training runs, I'd run with an emergency stick. It's right here because I figured, like, dog, it's like if you break down in the middle of nowhere,
at least you can chill.
At least you can be like, well, let me just think about this.
Man, I don't know if I'm making this up or not, but like when people ask me about you, Eric, I'm like, yeah, Eric, man, he's always got a cigar on him. He's like, he'll roll up with one
on the trail.
And I swear, it might have been at that. What's the one we do over there in Cleburne? The 50K, 50 mile. Cleburne. Coyote, yeah. I think you might have busted one out because I thought I smelled something on the trail, so it might have been you.
Just for look, I don't want Smokey Bear camping out my house with the weapons and whatnot. Yeah. On the trail, I don't. But apart from the trail and on the road, I've done it a couple times.
That's funny because that was the first story I heard about you. Like, the cigar.
That was because when we did the run at Waterloo.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So that's what I was telling you, that you probably met her at Waterloo. We went
That's
to
really-
that thrift store afterwards, coffee shop.
Love it.
Yeah.
So that little town was cool. Is that Denison right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Beautiful
fun,
Main
fun
Street
little
they
area.
have.
Yeah.
Man.
I enjoyed that. So do you have anything coming up? Yes. Spirit Animal.
I have.
That's her, her nickname.
Spiritual Animal.
Spiritual Animal. That is a nickname. I go by Chupacabra, so yeah, I'm a goat.
That's dope.
I'm a goat eater, basically. So
Do you
everybody
do you
need
eat goat? You like goat?
Sure, I'll eat it, man. I hunt them on the trail, you know.
Goat
Okay.
curry
I call
is
them all
mean.
all the people out there that I've taken souls. That's the goats, man. I get them.
There's this dish that they make in Mexico. It's called caldo de caderas. They only have it like a certain season of the year, so they take. I find it very cruel now, but they take.
Are you
the
vegetarian
goat,
now?
Mostly, yeah. I was vegan for 8 years.
Okay, so that's why you find it cruel,
Yes.
because they're about to slaughter an animal, right? Is that to make this?
Wait till you hear the name. It doesn't really have a translation because you can't tell somebody, "Hey, I'm about to make some hip soup."
Oh yeah, is that what it is?
hip
Hip
soup,
soup?
yeah.
Basically.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So they basically take the goat to the mountain and just feed it salt, like rock salts and stuff. So they get the very, very. It's kind of like making a.
Emaciated.
Yeah, it's making like a jerky,
Live jerky.
like a live jerky.
Oh, like it makes it rubbery.
Wow.
No, it makes it
It makes it very
coarse.
I, don't,
like-
I mean,
okay.
like-
I don't think I've ever had it. Probably tried it when I was younger.
So this is a natural jerky, kind of.
It kind of, yeah. And then they made that into a soup, and the dish is like really expensive. So maybe next time you go to
like-
Mexico, you need to try one
Yeah.
of those.
There you
Dude,
go.
I was 20 when I saw pate and how they do it. I'm like, dang, I'm gonna miss
yeah.
that one. Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah. No.
But this is better not to go down that rabbit hole. But in Spain, when I lived there, the caldo de cadera is okay. But there's a town where they still do it. Take the goat to the top of the church, toss him off.
What?
And then I remember the reporter saying, "Hey, why do we do that?" And the guy said, "Well, we've done it for so long, we don't know." I'm like, "Oh, you take a goat to se tira la cabra, and you toss him off the top of the church." And they said, "No, but it's better now because we have a tarp and we catch him in."
Oh,
I was like, "Bro,
wow. Hey, so let's talk a little bit about that. I saw y'all both podium couple races, local race. What is that race? Talk a little bit about that.
the DFW
Is
series is
that DFW series? Is that multiple weeks, months? How's that roll?
Yeah, so the DFW series, it's called Burning Souls, and Sean McAfee is the owner of DFW series racing, and he does like summer, fall, winter series mountain bike short track racing. They do it at North Shore. I think they do it at Gateway. There's usually a McKinney side and like a Fort Worth side type of.
It's always Erwin.
Always
Erwin.
Okay.
Oh, but they do DFW in Fort Worth as well. You're saying no?
I swear they had a race over there.
Yeah, it's that's a spring series.
Oh, okay.
Gateway.
The summer series is at McKinney.
Okay,
At Irwin Park.
Because I've seen that Fort Worth group hammer out like a bunch. I'm like, what's
Right.
what's
And they
going
do
on out
winter
there?
at North Shore.
Okay, okay.
And he
So-
also has one or two like just single races like Rudolph's Revenge.
Yeah, Rudolph Revenge,
at,
Quanah Hill.
Aldubois.
Oh, the Quantum Massacre.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
It's Uprising, Quanah Hill Uprising.
okay.
yeah.
But it's the same place.
what a name.
Yes,
Quanah
same
Hill.
place.
It's going to be the same place. So
place.
that's out in what is that? Which was that? Waxahachie? No, where is that?
It's
Weatherford.
past
Weatherford.
Wichita Falls,
Weatherford.
Weatherford
Yeah.
area, yeah.
In Urban, do y'all take the whole park or just stay in the Wamps with the?
No, it's it was on the same course that they do the mountain bike run on or mountain bike race on. It's some of the open field, some of the like
In the
north
north
side.
section,
Yeah, the north side and
And
come up.
is this cycling and running?
Depends on the time. So
Oh, okay.
the one that I'm talking about and that Adriana podiumed at was the running Burning Souls series.
Okay.
That was on Wednesday nights. On Thursday nights, they do the mountain bike racing
Okay.
at Irwin Park as well. So
I
this,
think he just started that this year. The Burning Souls.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
he wanted to, the mountain bike racing had been successful and knows that there's, quite a few runners around here. And
Yeah.
he had done some timing at Karen's race and had been recently getting into running too. So kind of brought that to the community. So it was
So let's pause just for a second. On these mountain bike races, is everybody starting together?
Yeah, well, depending on the category. Like, for example, for the DFW series,
Yeah.
he has a beginner, intermediate, and
Well, what
elite.
I mean is everybody in that field, they all start at the same time.
No, they all have their times. Like, for example, he has a race for the kids, so they start, I think, around 5:45, or 6.
Yeah, but I'm not meaning the dividing of age group or anything. I'm being like, let's just say the males.
yes,
above,
like in that
whatever.
category.
Are we all going to kick off right at the same time? Because I know that trail is very small.
It's
And
not a mass start.
It's not a mass start.
No, it starts by categories.
Okay, so it's
But
a time.
like if you're in the men's beginner category and there's 20 people, they all go at once.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking
Yes.
about. Yeah,
Yes.
because that gets to a point. I mean, I just rode out there not that long ago, and I'm like, it's pretty narrow. Like there's part where I'm a big body, and I can't even fit through the crack with my bike without slamming my handlebars or my shoulder because I'm a big body trying to go through these small trees. So I almost have to slow down, maneuver my handlebars through that little crack, then continue to go. You know what I mean? So it was a.
So what happened?
That's the fun of mountain bike racing.
Yeah.
It's usually single track, so you can only have one person at a time.
Right.
So you have to look for the best way to
get around them?
to go around.
Yeah.
Adriana just gives them the
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah.
no. So
give it
like
the beans.
it starts out on the road as a mass start, and then you sprint up the hill until you get onto the single track trail.
then when
So
you hit
that's
that, it's all
once you have that trail positioning.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean, there's
You
probably
sprint
not a
for
ton
position,
of passing.
yeah.
Unless you're letting somebody by you.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay, nice.
So it sounds like too.
We need to get out there, man. I was hoping today. So
They're a
we
lot
all-
of fun.
I might
Give
on
it-
a
give me
bike
the
myself,
rundown of
like, I mean, but it sounds like too. What he's made in this and helped me. I'm totally uninitiated. A good communion also between mountain bike and running.
Yeah.
when they mix those, and that's not normalish. It's not antagonistic on trail, but still, it's definitely not a communion unless you run into a couple of good folks on the bike. So like, hey man, have a good run, whatever.
Yeah, like we do both. And there was definitely people who came from the mountain bike side and were dabbling in the 5K and 10K style races that he was having out there on the
It's like
Wednesday
study
night.
abroad
So,
for them, man. That's good.
yeah, it was an 8-week thing, and it was points based. So that's where I was like, well, I could be consistent, and I'll go to all 8 of them, and I'll get enough points to hopefully get on the podium. So that's where that came for me, because I was never on the podium for any single race, but I was able to just get enough points to sneak into third place there at the end. But
That's good though. Consistency.
The fastest tortoise.
yeah, pretty much.
There's a book I stole that from a gentleman named Ken Hirsch, The Fastest Tortoise, and what a concept! And that's
So Adriana, what did you get? You placed too, didn't you?
I only did one race.
Okay.
I was trying to focus on my mountain bike stage race, so I wasn't running as much. Just because I wanted to recover for my training.
Yeah.
Because just running is just harder on your body. And I was like, when I go for a run, I don't like to run 3 miles. Like I like to go like 5, 6 or something.
Right,
And then
yeah,
your legs don't recover the same the next day. And then the next day I had like intervals or something. And if I don't hit my numbers, then it's like, well, what am I doing?
Right.
I was trying, I have a 50K on October.
Oh yeah.
So I haven't really had a chance to
You're in
train for
Texas?
that. And yeah,
What are you doing?
Lake Murray.
Hey, that's
Crap,
Eric's.
yeah.
That's Eric's home right there.
I have one too. Thanks for reminding me.
That's it, man. Hopefully Eric's gonna bring the rain. Watch out. He brings a storm every time.
I just wanted to see where I was at with the running, since my goal was to like have at least 2 runs a week with the training. But then I was like, my body is not handling the load as what I was expecting.
Yeah.
So I had to cut all running off my. I was just doing like a recovery run with my dog, like 4 miles at zone 1 or barely running. So I just went out there and saw how it was going to be. And I mean, 6 miles at like full gas in like 100-degree weather. Yeah.
That's mountain training, basically. I'd love to see I'm sure somebody's thought of it already, but you reminded me of what listening to your body is in an active way that can actually optimize training. Because if you're not in the right space physically or mentally, then you're going to be subpar in the goals. Even if you hit your numbers, the exertion it takes you to get there or the efficiency can be off. But I've seen with some pro athletes where that matter of fact, Jamaican track team, the guy just said, let's just ease up right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's science. It's not sympathy.
Yeah. Last year, I did a race and it put me in a hole for like 2 weeks. Like I wasn't recovering. I was just depleted, very tired all the time. I just wanted to sleep. And I thought there was something wrong going on there, like hormonal, I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
And
this is after the race, you're saying?
this was last year.
After one of your races?
After I did a 6-hour solo race. And,
okay. Yeah.
Man.
Probably dehydrated big time, I would think.
Well, what happened is that before going into the race, I didn't recover properly. So I was already like, let's say tired going into the race. And then you push your body for like 6 hours. I remember that time I finished and I had like nausea. The next day I was nauseous. And then like, that was a Saturday. So Tuesday I was like, okay, back to running and back to training and do all these things. And for 2 weeks I was like, I just don't feel good. Like I'm just getting on the bike and I can barely spin my legs. I get on the run and my legs feel heavy. I just want to sleep all day.
Yeah.
So I had a consultation with the lady that is coaching me now. And she was looking at my numbers and she's like, there's actually nothing wrong with you. Like you should just go tomorrow and just try to push hard. And it was like a mental thing. Like
That's real. That's what I'm saying. The mental is real too.
After recovering,
so you were like
I pushed.
Recovery depression.
Yeah, well, and then
you had to get through that.
I started going and like listening a lot of podcasts, listening to these pros, and they're talking about like taking like seasons off, like being off season, or just like taking a full recovery week. And I'm like, oh man, the pros take recovery weeks.
Yeah, weeks.
Like not a Friday that I'm not doing anything. It's like recovery weeks.
Richard Williams pulled Venus and Serena out of tennis for 2 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Recovery years for the long term. He said, I don't want to burn them out, send them down to Florida. But
Yeah, I feel like as amateur racers, we sometimes feel like we're overtrained, but we don't get to that point. I feel like our problem is like we're under recovered.
You're absolutely right on that.
We're always
write that down now.
It's not
You're
we're
not
not we're
overtrained, you're
undertrained.
under-recovered.
Yeah. I agree with
That's
that. And
huge.
I was just thinking that when you're talking right now, I was like, Adrian, you're a badass, like mentally strong and physically strong woman, and I feel that you should concentrate on this nutrition, and that might be where what's doing you wrong, with the salt, that they gave you in that race, and then of course the nutrition that and then you're getting to the point where you can't stomach or you're gagging, so. I think if you hammered that, you would just be super elite. That's my thoughts behind it.
Hey, Yo, B, she just gave us a title for this whole podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You're not overtrained. You're under-recovered.
Yeah,
There you go.
And can I put two things in here from our guy, Justin Truitt? From Justin Truitt, who just posted this 15 hours ago. I was told 2 weeks isn't enough time to recover from a 100-mile ultra, then run an all-time marathon. Long story short, he didn't hit his time, but he said, but this is what I love about the vibe of the sport here. My only advantage is the willingness to find out for myself. I didn't feel, but I just only wanted to run it anyway and just find out. So there's also that where I know I may not hit it. And then I had to throw in there, man, that's called not FAFO, F-A, find out. This is full send, find out.
I saw your
Because
comment
when you're
on
in
that.
training mode, it's like, and then also Sifa Hassan just ran a 2:18 marathon in Australia.
Wow. Yeah.
Skipped the Worlds because it came too close. And so both of those work. That was the fastest time run ever in Australia. But she says, I just don't have it in me to do. And sometimes we just got to lean it back.
Yeah.
Or push it, and both of them can be, but know why you're doing it.
I feel
That's
like it's like you were saying, listening to your body. when I started getting into the racing and everything, I used to brag about like no days off, like no rest days, and always doing something.
But you know what? That right there is
No medals either.
I always say micro wins. You need to go through your day
Thank you for that,
and be
brother,
hitting a bunch of micro wins. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Doesn't matter how small they are, but just to make yourself proud of yourself. You know what I mean? So just something small, always, whether it's push-ups, sit-ups, squats, whatever you want to do. 3-mile run, whatever. Just get some micro wins in every day, Even making up your bed or having your house clean,
Yeah.
That's a win right there, because you feel good walking out of that room, And when you come back to that room, you feel good again, So, so I always say that's a plus. So, and I'm with you too, man. If I stop training for a day, or I tried to stop this whole week leading up to habanero, it was like I was going crazy. I was pulling out my hair almost, I was like. What am I supposed to do? All I do is train, so what am I supposed to do in this? And so I didn't know what sitting still was about.
Yeah.
It paid off kind of,
Heck yeah.
Well, going into that race.
Dude, not kind of.
Yeah, I was going to say, what was the result?
Yeah.
This man just placed 25 out of 70 in a real 100-miler. He went in, I'm going to call you out with doubts. He's like, dog, I'm thinking about leaving this whole nonsense behind.
Right.
I know that, and it's not just talk, it's an honest down moment that you can have. And we were trying
I was
to
sad.
tell
I was
him,
feeling sorry for myself. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then so it gave me new perspective on the DNF. I'm like, no, man, they take a life approach. And also I love what you guys gave us at the very beginning of this, switching into Hyrox. Some people will get in a lane and just stay, I'm going to trail run or whatever. And then what you just mentioned, Adriana, and then this and the Nick, is that lean back like, nah, man, we have the freedom to just pivot when we want to, when it makes sense,
Yeah, I mean, I started cycling not long ago. So before that, I was a rock climber. Before that, I was a lot into yoga. Before that, I was just like a full-on runner. So you never know where life takes you.
Yeah.
Dope.
I think you're a full-on addict.
Yeah.
for suffering. You're addicted to suffering, which is awesome.
Now I want to add a dirt board race to this whole scene.
I was telling my husband the other day, I'm like, I'm a little scared. And he's like, why are you scared? And I'm like, because I just love riding my bike so much. Like it's like an addiction. And he's like, but that's not a bad addiction. And I'm like, no, but it's bad that's all I want to do now. Like just all day.
Right.
But there has to be a balance. Like Nick was saying, like you have family, you have responsibilities, you have, I think, I have a full-time job.
I do too. Yeah.
So
I do too.
Yeah, we all do. Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw, I didn't think she had a real job, but there's a woman on Facebook, Yolanda Holloway, who's run the Abbott Majors and all that. And I look up, I'm like, she's got like a regular job.
Was she a school teater?
People, no, a job.
Because they're all school teachers.
Everybody's a school teacher.
Yeah, don't hate on it. I
All
did
the elites
that,
are school teachers. I was like, damn.
but not anymore. I'm like,
Eric was a school teacher. Courtney Dewalter's a school teacher.
Harvey Lewis.
Megan Eckhart.
Yeah.
Harvey Lewis. They're all school
dude,
teachers.
I'm not mad at you. Need those couple of months of recovery from going UFC octagon with folks like.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always ask my guests this. And Nick, I'm gonna have to ask him again. But I'm gonna start with you. What is your favorite movie?
my favorite movie.
Yeah.
I have so many.
Yeah. This one's gonna be your favorite though.
I think, I mean, it's not like my top 10, like, I love movies, but the one that comes to mind right now is Donnie Darko.
Oh, wow. There's a dark side of this one over here, huh? Donnie Darko's kind of, it's a good one. I like it. That had Patrick Swayze in it, right?
No, that's,
didn't? Thought it did.
What's his name?
I thought Patrick Swayze was in Donnie Darko in the very...
Forrest Gump was in that one.
No, it's the guy that played in Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake.
But I want to say, I
Jake
want to
Gyllenhaal.
say that what's Patrick Swayze's one of his last movies, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, he's in that movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Nice call.
Which he was a beast, man. Which that story right there is like, I always look and I was like, if we stay active, we'll probably have a longer life, But he was active. I mean, he was the guy that was Dirty Dancing. He was doing all kinds of. I mean, he was an active guy, And then cancer got a hold of him, which is fucked up. Basically.
That's actually
but,
the reason why I started, what I changed my lifestyle at 20. Because most, like people in my family, like on both sides, like they suffer from obesity, cancer, diabetes.
Yeah.
And I remember I had a friend, he was a trainer, and he told me then, he's like, you can't change your genes. Like you can still do something about it. So I cut all soda from my diet and started eating healthy, working out, just because I didn't want to end up like that. In pain, suffer, and not being able to move by yourself. And I told my husband one day, even if one day I had cancer, I wouldn't regret changing my lifestyle because it just,
not at all.
it's just like,
and you're in a better position to fight cancer, I think.
Yeah.
If you're already if you have the pre-healthiness, going into that battle, over if you were obese or something, or if you had diabetes or something like that, or there was something else lingering there. I mean, you have probably a better chance of trying to beat that. I mean,
it's science, and it's not real food, water, and real movement is long life.
Yeah,
I mean, people do that way before us.
Yeah, like kind of capitalizing on what Adriana just said. There's good examples around us, but then there's also like good examples around us, of what not to do.
True.
And I'm not saying I've always been a good example, or I'm the good example, but there is some good exampals and good examples.
I got to write down next too. There are good examples and good examples.
You have to do the eyebrow like this.
I wish I could do that.
Draw the eyebrow, put Spock eyebrow here. Yeah.
So, Nick, what's your favorite movie?
Well, last time I said Forrest Gump.
Okay, let's go with something different.
But I'm going with something different.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, man. What a hit. I like that one.
I've seen it a million times.
Fantastic.
I think because my mom liked it too. So
Nice.
I'd always, anytime it was on TV, we would leave it on and watch it.
So
And,
what was that poster that he hung up? Who was that? That was...
was it Marilyn Monroe?
No.
It was someone.
She was the one that, man... who was that lady? Have you seen Shawshank?
No.
You haven't seen Shawshank?
That's what I tried to say. I almost got away from the movie.
Oh my
conversation.
goodness.
Dude, I just saw Star Wars. Great movie.
What was her name? Raquel Welch. Raquel Welch. Maybe.
Oh,
yeah. The one that,
Oh, man. Who was?
yeah. Was there a poster of her where she looked like almost like a, I don't want to call her a female beast, but she was like very like
Bodybuilder.
not really, but yeah, kind of. Yeah, she was a model, but she was real tan, and she had she had like furry boots,
Incredibly
on
gracious.
or
And
something.
you're thinking about the Mel Brooks movie,
no, but
History of Man or something like that. History of the World. Was she?
she in it?
She was in that actually.
Maybe
I think so.
because there was a poster he hangs up in this cell,
Big boots.
Yeah.
to cover his
Up to like right there.
furry boots, kind of right.
I think that's the Mel Brooks.
Yeah, maybe. Super sexy looking. I'm like, wow, cool poster. Yeah, I mean, they made a poster of her, So
That's a
that's
classic. She's a classic.
Yeah. So it was
I don't remember who it was. But,
yeah.
But great movie.
fantastic movie, man. Yeah, I remember that movie. And that's a Stephen King, isn't it?
Oh,
Did he do Shawshank Redemption? Stephen King? Yeah. I think he did.
Wow.
Didn't it? No, maybe he
Don't
did.
ask me.
Because that would be that's definitely that. I know. Did he do the one where the Green Mile?
It's kind of I want to say.
But is that a Stephen King movie, The Green Mile? Oh man, I should be
Don't think so.
fact checking myself, man. We're
That's all right. No, let it flow. I don't like people who Google in the middle of conversations. Like, no, stop it.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know.
good. Throw it
So
out there.
man,
I'll check for you.
Do you have? Do you guys have anything you want to plug? Spiritual Animal at IG, right? Is that your?
Yes.
Yeah, Spiritual Animal.
Spiritual Animal.
I like that, man. That's awesome. And you're Nick Sept at IG. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
mine's just my name.
Fantastic. You're not the Hyrox.
No.
You're not Hyrox uncle yet, or coming up soon.
I
baby.
barely scratched the surface.
Hyrox nephew.
I barely scratched the surface, and I've got a long way to go.
I don't think you have that far to go, but yeah, I mean, sure. You're strong, man. Yeah. You're strong, and you're strong mentally. I mean, Yeah, just keep putting in that work.
And plus, it's done something different for you. I'm noticing, hadn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Like body wise, I'm like,
I think overall, when I stopped running as much and started lifting more, my resting heart rate went down. My HRV went up. I think
you
just
burn more
having,
calories just resting.
Yeah, I've felt healthier. I don't know. I like running.
Under recover.
Yeah. I guess the thing I like about running the most is that it's always been hard and it'll always be hard and I'll never be good at it, which sounds kind of crazy, but that's kind of how like my mind works, I think. So I like things that I can't really get good at.
Yep.
And
Totally.
but I think, maybe just the inflammation and things like that from constantly pavement pounding and being under recovered and under fueled type of thing.
Yeah,
So
man.
I don't know. I just like a 1 hour HIIT workout has always been like one of the times I've been the most fit in my life was when I was doing a ton of like HIIT style.
So I was even thinking about this the other day. I was like, man, if we worked that little where we went to see the Hyrox daddy.
Yep.
If we did that training weekly, just once a week,
Yeah.
but did that training right there that we were doing over and over again, I guess it was just a mile basically. Was it a mile? 4 loops, 400, right?
Yeah, we did like 300 sprint basically, and then across the end zone we would do burpees.
And you guys can replicate that. So if I just join, you can say we could do it at any.
Oh,
time.
totally.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, if we did that weekly
Okay.
for let's just say 6 months, right?
Yeah. No,
Make
that's
a huge
life-changing.
difference
That's
in
life-changing.
running. Yeah.
I mean, we would be.
That's
I
life-changing.
mean, we wouldn't be the Hyrox daddy, but we would be a half of him, maybe a half of
Yeah.
a person of him, or something. Like everything.
You
We'd
take
be
a half hour
so
off
much
me being
more
in the
fit.
woods. I know that much.
Yeah.
And and we can do it fast too. I mean, I don't know how long.
I'm saying that would help me in those just
Long
life.
runs?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The strength.
If you
just
train
looks
those
fun.
muscles, you'll be more resilient for
Right.
sure.
I mean, you should host that at some track somewhere around here, and we just do it.
Yeah.
I would go out there just for an hour or whatever.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would come. I told him I've been wanting
Nice.
to try it.
I mean, I'm off
Yeah.
on
Same here. I've never
Fridays,
tried it.
and I'm out of work at 8:30 now.
Okay. Okay.
I could even do a
Get it, boy.
nighttime one if I had to.
Yeah.
But,
Dude, I love the midnight yell, but I
I'm off on
odd
Fridays
territory.
too. Eric will come, right? Eric?
Yeah, no doubt. I need it because I've given myself the same whooping that didn't convert into anything, and so I'm just at home doing like body squats or whatever. But it's like I need a regimen.
Yeah. I think some of the movements for me, it just like, I just feel strong and I feel good about the work that I'm doing when you're like pushing a heavy sled
Yeah.
or something like that. Or,
translates.
and these things are all like functional workouts. Like I kind of joke that, the farmer's carry is just, I'm working to bring the groceries in better.
Yeah.
And, the pushing the sled, it's so I can push my lawnmower better type of thing, which is a joke. But, it's all
No,
functional
but you're dead on
stuff.
it.
Right?
I have researched on my own, and there's not a whole lot been done. But the gym only replicates what we used to have to do. And there's one guy, let me close the George Foreman. He never went to the gym. They said, George, how do you get ready for a fight? He said, well, I go clear a field. If you've ever look up mesquite tree, if you don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So we usually run this about an hour long. We're a little bit over, 7 minutes over. Man, I want to thank y'all though for coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. It was awesome.
We'll do it again.
Good
for
times.
sure.
Good times.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to close out this episode and thank you guys again, man. I appreciate it, man, for your time and everything. So
Awesome.
appreciate it. All right.
Thank you.
What do you think about the new studio?
I think it's awesome, dude.
Like it?
Like I love this cool stuff. I was looking in here at some of the stuff. And all your buckles.
Incredible. We have room too.
It's kind of bare though on the back wall
It's
behind
cool.
us right now, but
It's all
I'm gonna hang
good.
some stuff. So.
That's like my favorite sound.